The Gen Z approachability problem. Video by Suburban Will. Does Gen Z have an approachability problem? I don't think so. I think we're just a generation that doesn't like to be bothered. You feel me? But we might have an approachability problem though. Probably because of COVID. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of guys like they don't really be approaching folks. I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about though. So let's see. Let's see what they're saying. You feel me? You might actually have a problem. Houston, do we have a? Nah, that was corny. That was corny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's see if we got a problem, man. Let's see if we got one.
This video is sponsored by War Thunder. Have you ever been told that you're unapproachable? Maybe you have an RBF or give intimidating vibes. Or maybe you just stink because you play League of Legends and haven't showered in several days. Or maybe you're on the opposite side, where you want to be more outgoing and reach out to people, but you're afraid of how they might react. Will they think you're weird or think you have some ulterior motive?
I'm going to say that bro likes Jujutsu Kaisen. That's just a guess. I don't know what's making me to say that, but I just feel like he does.
I think as a generation, one of our biggest obstacles to finding community is the fact that simply approaching people is difficult. I'm currently working on a much longer video talking about Gen Z's relationship with the internet, work culture, and escapism, but this topic didn't really fit into that, so I wanted to make a short video discussing it. I think the internet has sort of numbed our social skills as a collective. I'm sure there's people watching this going, not me.
No, it for sure has. It for sure has. I think the internet gave us the ability to not have those social interactions that we don't want to have. Like we don't have to have those awkward interactions when we go to when we go to get something to eat. You know what I'm saying? You could just DoorDash. You feel me? You don't even have to meet the person. Tell them leave it at your door. You know what I'm saying? So I think because of the internet, we don't have to do those things that we don't want to do, that before we had to do it in order to get what we wanted. It was unavoidable. It was an unskippable cutscene, you know. And I think that made us like to be naturally avoidant of interactions that we don't want to have. I think so. Like me, for example, I hate to call people on the phone. Now, for the homies that's watching this, they're going to be like, "No, you don't." I do. Not to the homies, but just to random people. You know what I'm saying? Like other folks that I'm not cool with. I don't like to talk on the phone with them. I like to call niggas on the phone. I like to call anybody on the phone. It gives me a lot of anxiety. I get anxious when I call people on the phone. You feel me? That's just one of those things that in past generations, adults did all the time. They call anybody on the phone. They calling the bill collector. They calling your teacher. Whatever the case may be. They calling people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about anybody else, but I just know for me personally, I hate to call on the phone. I don't know if that's the same thing, but I felt like sharing it, but I don't know though. Let's see.
Talk to people every day, and I'm a pretty outgoing person myself. However, a common problem I see from young adults is that many of us are struggling just to approach people. Whether it's to ask that coworker to hang out or ask your boss for help at work, or of course, finally ask that person on a date. Even as a pretty outgoing person, I still get pretty nervous whenever I get the opportunity to interact with bigger creators. I recently reached out to some YouTubers I really look up to just to introduce myself, and it took me 3 days just to send them all DMs because I was afraid to hit send on my message. And of course, they're all nice people and responded very kindly to the things I had to say. I think the internet has given us the perception that everyone is super standoffish and doesn't want to be bothered at any time ever. There's a weird etiquette where even though your phone is a device that allows you to be contacted at any moment of the day, we should not use it for that purpose. I think we all know that one person who keeps their phone on Do Not Disturb 24/7. Don't get me wrong, all of my friends know that I hate talking on the phone. Please text me first.
Okay.
But if you're on,
so it's not just me. I mean, I'm not gonna lie though. I think a couple of my friends feel like this, but I'm not that guy, bro. I'm sorry. I be FaceTime my friends a lot, bro. I just do. You feel me? That's just the type of guy I am. But when it comes to randoms, gang, I don't want to talk to you on the phone, bro. I'm cool with a text.
on D&D all the time, what do you even...
And I don't like people whose phones be on D&D all the time if you're not busy. And I know you guys, bro. A lot of guys, it always be the guys that don't got nothing that they phone be on D&D. Gang, you not doing anything. Stop putting your phone on D&D. Like, the dudes that actually be busy, their phones don't be on D&D. When I hit them up, even though they busy, they still like, hey, what's going on, bro? Like, they hit me back. I'm like, hey, sorry to bother you, whatever the case may be, so and so, whatever. You know what I'm saying? The guys that actually be busy, they don't even keep their phones on D&D. So why do you have your phone on D&D when you just on the game? You feel me? I hate people like that, bro. If you that, oh. All right, my fault. I just had to get that out. I had to get that out. My fault.
Use your phone for except doom scrolling all day. I think we have a habit of closing our lanes of communication and then complaining that we lack meaningful connections in our lives.
Like I be busy. You feel me? I be busy. So, but I still don't keep my phone on D&D because I like to know what's going on. So if somebody hits me up, I like to know that they hit me up. You know what I'm saying? That's just me.
I just feel like no one really values me as a friend. No one ever reaches out to me. Well, more people probably would reach out to you if you ever took your phone off Do Not Disturb. Yeah, but I value my privacy. And still, it's not like anyone cares. People never understand me. Well, you're also pretty close.
Let's see. I got this one homie. Let's see if his phone is on D&D. Haha. Oh, Gen Z. This is sad. Phone is on D&D. I'm not even going to expose, bro. See what I'm saying? That's exactly what I'm talking about, gang. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Closed off. Do you ever communicate how you feel to others so they can better understand you? Nah, I usually just stop talking to people when I'm going through something. Even when they reach out, I leave them on red. Don't you think that's a little counterproductive? Well, friends don't need to talk every day. I need my space. That's true, but you're the one complaining about people being distant when you're the one creating the distance. Wow. You know, normally I'd never say this to your face, but you're a good friend. Why would you never say that to my face? I think our generation puts up weird boundaries in our friendships to the point where we often take them for granted. But you know what you shouldn't take for granted? The sponsor of today's Back to Business. Another problem I often see is that we also actively shut down connecting with people over very trivial things. I'll talk about this more in depth later, but when I was growing up, having a common interest with someone usually meant that you could become friends with that person. Unfortunately, nowadays, people take their hobbies a little too seriously and let small differences tear them apart. Like, bro, I'm sorry I said Piccolo had more aura than Sung Jin Woo. I didn't realize it was that deep to you. And of course, I think the biggest obstacle when it comes...
Who has more aura, Piccolo or Sung Jin Woo? Y'all let me know. I gotta say Piccolo because he's the OG. You feel me? So I'm gonna say Piccolo, but y'all let me know. If you say Sung Jin Woo, I'm not gonna judge you. I'm not gonna judge you. You feel me? Let me know in the comments who y'all think.
So approaching others is the all too common fear of rejection. Rejection stings no matter who you are.
And it's really crazy though. Like what he's saying is really facts. Like I remember I was at work the other day. You know what? I'm not even gonna tell y'all this story. Yeah, y'all not there yet. We not that. No, I'm just playing. No, we not there yet though. You feel me?
It's in person or you got egoed in the DMs by someone you wanted to become friends with. It's a humiliating experience, but a very human one. Nearly everyone has been rejected at some point, whether it be from a job or a relationship. Yeah. And it's why having a community to fall back on is even more important. So, did you finally shoot your shot at that one girl? Yeah, I did, but she just left me on red. Really? What did you say? Nothing crazy. I just said, let me EYP. You what? Why would you send that to her? What's wrong with that? Bro, what do you think EYP means? Enjoy your presence. No, bro. It means... That's what it means? Why would I send that? That's what I'm saying. That's not good. No, I gotta make a phone call. You should. Ultimately, I think that there are already enough obstacles standing in our way when it comes to meeting new people. So we don't need to create new ones by being afraid to reach out to people we enjoy spending time with.
You can't be scared of rejection. And, you know, as I'm saying this, I feel like maybe I need to take some of my own advice. You feel me? I never said that I was scared of rejection, but... You know, looking at some situations, maybe I am. You feel me? Maybe I am. But we're going to work on it together.
Despite what you might see online, in my experience, most people are pretty welcoming when you put yourself out there. You don't need to force others to accept you, but if you present yourself authentically in every situation, I think you'll find it a lot easier to meet people on the same wavelength. Thanks for watching the video. I know this was a bit different from what you guys are used to, so I appreciate you guys sticking around. Thanks again to War Thunder for sponsoring this video.
Hey man, shout out to bro. This was a cool video, you feel me? If y'all enjoyed it, make sure to check out his channel, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you enjoyed the video, like this video. You know what I'm saying? Like the video. Subscribe to the channel, of course. Turn on post notifications to see everything I put out. And yeah, man, let me know what y'all thought about this in the comments. Do we have an approachability problem as Gen Z? If you're not Gen Z, let me know if y'all think that we do. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. But other than that, man, we out of here, man. We out. We out.
Yep. Did she know I'm the one I go mental? How we running this shit need a medal. If this bit hit my phone, I couldn't get you.